Girl, it's me. Okay, so y'all already know this is the second part to the reading. We're doing readings, okay? Now listen. I'm gonna wait for people to get up in here and then we can get started. And y'all, I'm only doing this until my phone dies. Cause listen, my phone is getting ready to die. No, I'm just playing. It is though, just a little bit. Y'all, let's get into these readings. I already have a donation, so let me set my shit up real quick. Y'all, we doing readings, okay? So, for those that don't know what the fuck a personal reading is, basically it's where I channel your energy. I'm gonna do it through my amethyst ball today, because that's what I'm feeling called to. Also, I also sit over here and say, don't ask me for a fucking reading unless you actually want a fucking reading. I tell you what you need to hear, big dog. Whatever I feel called to. I have my cards in my amethyst bowl, so whatever I feel called to do today, like, I'm gonna do it. The only way, if you want a fucking reading right now, there's two ways you could do a reading. You can either sit over here and donate to my Cash App, or you can donate to my link in the fucking bio. Also, thank you, Shasha, for posting this shit, okay? So let's get into it, because I already got a fucking reading, okay? Because y'all was not playing. If you want to join the list, you already fucking know. Who's first? Ari said, bitch, me first. Okay, Ari. Ari, I feel like doing yours different. Every time I get to you, Ari, I always want to do something different. So, Ari, let's see what we hitting for. You know what? Let me go like this. Give me a message for Ari. What does she need to hear right now? I see a page already. Please don't shoot me down. What is this about? It's the left side. Which part of it does she need to hear? Does she need to hear all this shit? Because this is downloaded messages. Okay, so I'm going to read through this really quickly. Oh, actually, the blue part. Okay, because this is short. Alright, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to get into amethyst messages, okay? It says, congrats. Big boom. I'm home. It's over. I'm also getting, but you need to release now. I'd rather be nice than a dickhead. Treat me like you honor me. You're only as old as you feel. Chill, which equals hard work plus play. Okay? Let's get into your things. I'm hearing if you have an answer or if you have a question, and it's funny, I said if you have an answer, it's like you in demanding energy, Ari. I'm hearing the answer is yes. You're going to be approved for something that you apply for. If you're looking for a new home, a new car, like if you're looking at getting new furniture. Ari, what you been doing? Okay, so I'm going to keep it real with you. I feel like you've been trying to whisper sweet little nothings in order to touch this man's heart. But if I'm keeping it real, like, or maybe what you're saying is touching his heart. Okay. Because I see you here and you're talking. But I see this masculine here and he's taller than you. But it's like it's touching his heart. So if you're wondering if what you're telling somebody has affected them, it has. But I'm also sitting over here seeing that love is being taken out of your heart because you're wasting so much time on this individual, though, Ari. I'm also seeing you with a reindeer on your, like, it's like a reindeer, like the little set. It's not a reindeer hat. What the fuck is that thing called? Like a bandage. It's not a bandage. I forget what they're called. But it's like a thing, and then you have reindeer antlers out on you. So I'm seeing Christmas time. And I hear sirens outside. So something about Christmas is significant. That's when love might be coming back to you. Maybe you're in separation with this guy and it's like wait till Christmas and that's when because I'm seeing you have something in your hand, so it's like maybe that's when you're going to be gifted something heavy. Sirens is going crazy right now. So maybe it's time for you because the message was to release now. So it's like work on yourself, and while you are working on yourself, during Christmas time, love is going to come back into your life. But the key is to release it now, though. And it's funny because I don't want you to worry about the time, because I was having a conversation earlier with my mom, and I was like, Mom, I was like, they already got Halloween stuff out and it's only August. And she was like, but look how fast August went by. So even though you think Christmas is far away, it's not. This man is going to come back into your life. And to be honest, I'm getting another person can come into your life too. But I'm not seeing that. I'm hearing that. You might be gifted with a dog. And I feel like they're telling me to tell you about my experience. The reason I ended up getting my dog, Ari, which actually I got her in December, last December, was because I felt lonely. But I didn't want a kid, and I didn't want a man, and I didn't want to get in a relationship. So I got a dog. So maybe you need to get yourself a gift for yourself. But I'm hearing I don't got the money for that, and I don't have the time for that. You make time for what you want. I'm hearing, I got too many hoes. But they ain't you. You like to put that shit in your nose. Heavy Brent Fayez energy. But I still love you. Be doing shit that nobody knows. In the sheets they be, or he said in the streets they be thinking you're a lady, but at home you a motherfucking monster. I swear to God. What you say? Ari, you a little nasty little hoe. But it's just us talking, Ari. It's just us talking. You a little hoe in the little bedroom, but that's okay. I want to say that, to be honest, I'm going to keep it on a serious note, though. It's time for you to work on yourself. Heavy energy. And to be honest, Ari, okay, so I got to inspire hope into you. So I got to tell you about an experience. I didn't even know I was going to tell you about this experience, but I have to, because God is like, big dog, tell her. Because I see a lady, and I see a lady with a bonnet. And y'all going to be like, bitch, what the fuck does the bonnet got to do with anything? Let me tell you something. I had a recent encounter with a guy. And within this encounter, I remember, like, he was like, and it wasn't even that recent. It was like just something. But he was just like, listen, like, come over, like, I want to sit over here and spend time with you. And he works overnights, and I think, Ari, you work overnights. Okay, so that could be significant, whatever. But he works overnights, and on this day I had time, and I was just like, okay, fuck it. I couldn't sleep, so I was like, whatever. When I went over, he was just like, hey, we could just sleep, we don't gotta do nothing crazy. But he did ask me to take a shower with him, but I said no. I was like, nah, I'm cool. But he was just like, okay, well, here's a toothbrush. He was like, here, if you want to brush your teeth, you can brush your teeth. And he offered me a bonnet. And I was like, he was like, I promise it's clean. And I was like, who the fuck, what kind of man just offers a person a bonnet? Like, ain't that fucking random? But I feel like the reason I have to tell you that, Ari, is because this man came out of nowhere. And so I feel like during Christmas, the more you work on yourself, the more you're going to attract more people to you. And don't worry about your work schedule, because that's going to be irrelevant. The person you're going to make time, like, you make time for what you want to make time for. But I feel like the old person is going to come back into your life. And I also feel like a new person is going to come back into your life. And I feel like you're going to have to choose between the both of them. But I feel like when you come out of hermit mode, it's like, you're going to be newly transformed, that you might not even want this past shit. The shit that you thought that you wanted in your past, you might not even want it, big dog. So I'm just sitting over here saying that love is on the horizon for you, whether if you want it or not. But the more faster that you sit over here and you work on yourself, work on your finances, work on you, the more love is coming in, big dog. Okay? Like, that's guaranteed. Like, that's guaranteed, big dog. It don't matter. So all I'm sitting over here saying is big dog, we talking. Now, as y'all can see, we sitting over here getting shit off. I'm doing what I'm called to get off, okay? Chani, we talking. And then we have Ava. And then let me check my PayPal real quick. If you want to be added to the list to get a reading tonight, I'm doing it based off of donations. Donate whatever you're called to donate. I'm still gonna get your shit off. You can either donate to my Cash App, or you can donate to my link in the fucking bio, which is connected to my PayPal. And we talking. Chani. Okay, I'm good. So Chani, let's go. What do I wanna do? Bitty bitty bum bum. Bitty bitty bum bum. Who's that by? Selena? You might be going dancing this weekend. What did I say? What was the reading earlier? This weekend y'all need to dance. China, you might need to go out dancing. Yeah. Chani, are you in this bitch? Is Chani here? You love to dance? Okay, you need to dance more. Okay, what's the messages for Chani? Let's talk about it real quick. Bitty bitty bum bum. I'm hearing maybe you need to sit over here and switch it up. Because I'm like, does Chani even date like Latin guys? Do you date Latin? Chani, do you like girls? Look what the fuck just came out. Chani, you might be going on a date this weekend. Yeah. Be careful what you manifest tomorrow, Chani. Use this new moon. Use this new moon. Because you have fire in your chart and you need to use it. But I started off with dancing. But go with the flow. I started off with dancing. And it might be an older guy because I'm seeing 40. 49, 42, 40. Okay. But heavy emphasis on the Four Swords, which is sitting over here being like having like a balance between like going with the Fool, because the Fool is at the bottom of the deck. Having a balance of sitting over here allowing creativity to come to you, but also sitting over here putting forth the effort when you need to put forth the effort. But love is here regardless of if you want to. And this Queen of Wands keeps fucking coming out like crazy. So I feel the need to read it to you. So let's sit over here and read what you need to embody. This is the energy that you need to be embodying right now, currently. Okay? Okay. I'm hearing a queen never has to come down off of her throne. Sunflowers can be significant. I'm also sitting over here seeing Pisces and Aries. Yeah, heavy fire energy. Okay. Yellow. Wear more yellow, Chani. As a person, this queen is often the card of artisan, entrepreneur, counselor, organizer, or leader. The writer, producer, marketer, or business admin, whatever relies upon spark of communication for success. Sociable and supportive, she is intensely loyal. Just like her associate sign of Aries, the self-aware queen is also in touch with her intuition, so she makes good choices in relationships. The Queen of Wands often loves nature and animals too. As an influence, ideals flourish and you can now show others what you can do. This is no time for resistance. Fire up your enthusiasm and express yourself. Which is, i.e., if you love to dance, bitch, get your ass out there and start dancing. Reflect also on how you are managing your life just now to make sure you have time to make space for the opportunities coming your way. Overall, though, the Queen of Wands shows that you will have the strength you need in your relationships to energize romance, friendships, family ties, and professional contracts. As a U card, step into your power. There's a time for rest. There's a time for play. There's a time. I feel like God is concentrating on you going with the flow and you staying within energy. And that's what's going to bring more shit to you, Chani. To be honest. You being a motherfucking queen, bitch. But you got to let go of this hurt, though. Because you letting go of past hurt and your past illusions on what love is like what's sitting over here. Like your past illusions on love is what's keeping you stagnant. But if you let that shit go, big dog, then guess what? You gonna sit over here and I'm seeing glasses, bitch. You're going out. Like I see a glass. It's crazy. I see glasses here drinking. You drinking this weekend. And I'm seeing a glass on my amethyst bowl. Like you going drinking tonight. You going drinking. You going, you dancing. You might be club hopping this weekend too. You might be getting flowers because I'm seeing get a vase because you're going to have some flowers to give, to put them in. I feel like go with the flow though. I feel like get online and swipe on people too. And go out, like have a date. Like I feel like have a night with your friends. And I feel like you're going to be busy like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it's funny, I was just going to say Friday, Saturday, but you might have a date on Sunday. Okay. 10%, so I know I'm onto something. It's time to go out. I'm hearing go out, have fun this weekend because you're about to go into hermit mode. Is that a confirmation? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That message, I want you to go back and watch the YouTube video. When I post this live, or not this one, the one before, I want you to go watch it. And I want you to watch the specific part where I was sitting over here saying about partying, and by Sunday you're in hermit mode. But I'm hearing really by Sunday, by Monday, your hermit mode might start on Monday. And I feel like don't allow two things. Don't allow you to feel tired to get in your way. So drink, but don't drink responsibly. I'm seeing tears. So you might be sitting over here, like you might get a revelation this weekend. You might fall out with somebody, so just warnings, okay? I'm seeing you wearing a ponytail or like a braid this weekend. So if you sitting over here, you like, girl, I don't even got my hair done. Girl, do something simple. You don't have to sit over here and do too much. I'm seeing tears, but I'm seeing you smiling. But maybe I feel like you're smiling because I see somebody that's just talking to you crazy, but it's like you finally got a confirmation, like you got a backstab, or you finally got a confirmation that, like, it's like you're going to get a confirmation that's going to make you smile, but it's going to bring you relief too. Okay? But God is leaving it unknown right now. Because in my head I asked, well, what's going to be her revelation? And it's like, it's for your mind only. But it's something that's going to help you declutter your mind. And I feel like during hermit mode, it's time for you to declutter your mind and for you to actually open your eyes. Because your eyes have been blocked off so much because of love. You being sad. You being sad. You being sad. But it's like God wants you to clear out all this old ass energy. He wants you to clear out all of this old ass energy. And it's so funny because the cards, this is how the cards lined up, okay? Let me reline them up correctly. You're sad as fuck. Got the 5 of Cups. You departing from shit and shit like that. You're sad because of this old life that you wanted with this individual. This is an old life. And the reason how I know this is your old life is because the 8 of Swords was right here. And you see all this shit? She got all this clutter around her ass. You need to sit over here and declutter all your old ass emotions. Cry when you need to cry. Get rid of all this. Get rid of this old ass belief. Because as soon as you get rid of all of this, guess what? And it's so funny. We got the Ace of fucking Wands and the Ace of fucking Swords. The reality is you're going to get a reality check. Whatever you walking into this weekend, you're getting a reality check. And you can manifest whatever lifestyle it is. But the point of the matter is you're moving on to your next level. You want happiness, you want kids, you want a dog, bitch, you're going to get that. Because it's within your cards to be happy. It's within your cards to move on. It's within your cards. Your next level is love. If you want love. But that's why it's important to get out of your own fucking way, okay? And the most important message is just to stay balanced. Stay fucking balanced and stay within the flow. Don't overthink it. Don't make, and I'm hearing like, don't put nobody in a position that they don't even fucking, like, they don't deserve. I'm hearing if you meet somebody, because it's funny. We're going from 0 to 10 really fucking quickly. All these cards I keep pulling for you, except for one of them, was by yourself. So I know you're entering into hermit mode. And the 10 of Swords is getting rid of all burdens. We burning shit. Fire sign energy, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there for you, babes, okay? I hope that helps. Do you guys like it when I sit over here and I do the cards? You said charges up. Y'all like when I do the cards. Thank you, Jessie. Okay, so Ava, you next. Okay, you ready, babes? If you guys want a personal reading, there's 2 ways you can get a personal reading. Either you can sit over here and donate to my Cash App, or you can donate to my link in my bio. Okay, I do what I'm called to do. If I feel like pulling cards, I'll pull cards. If I feel like doing amethyst, I'll pull amethyst. If I feel like reading, I'll read. What do you want for Ava today? Ava, they want me to go on my book for you. Please hold. What do you want Ava to know? It's like, do you want to touch your past or you want to touch your current? So I feel like that's the energy that you're within, Ava. It's not that page. Which page is it? This page. Okay. 2 pages or 1 page? 2 pages or 1 page? Oh, wait. 2 pages or 1 page? Second page. 2 pages. Both pages? Both pages? Because this is going to be a long-ass fucking message, Ava. Please hold. Both pages? Both pages. Yeah. Okay, bitch. Buckle in, Ava, because we're doing both pages. Okay. One page is about surrendering. 1 page is about a love interest. 1 page is about meeting a new love interest that travels, that's busy, that's successful, that is known, like well known. Somebody that's following their dreams. And I remember when I met this person, our vibe was just vibing. We vibed. We didn't take up space when we talked to each other. It's like we weren't filling space. It's like we were like connecting. You know how there's times where you sit over here and you force conversations with people? I didn't get that vibe from him. I didn't expect anything. And to be honest, before we went on this date, I didn't even want to go on this date. So that could be significant. Australia can be significant. You might be surprised. He might not be tall, because this guy wasn't tall. He was like my height. But I'm hearing dick makes up for that. You don't have to worry about sex. This person you're going to have compatible sex with. Just keep speaking it into existence, Ava. I wrote down going with the flow. It says going with the flow got me this far, so being overly possessive is not it. If you have yet to meet this person, or if you have met this person, your possessiveness is not going to work with this person. Don't do it. And this guy is an Aquarius, so that could be significant, or you could have Aquarius in your chart, or he could. Okay, what's the second page? So, Ava, you got love coming in, okay? You got love coming in, or it's already here, okay? There's one. Let me see what the second page is about, because the topic is surrendering. Go back to June 27th to look to see the significance of this. June, July, August, so 3 months ago. Okay. I'm going to read a part of this because I feel like it's for you. It says, working on myself every day, although somehow I still don't know how I'm making it. It's time that I take control over my life, over Georgia, which is my dog. It's time to establish a new routine, a new life. God, I thought I had to be far away, but I don't. I love my park. I love my gym. I love the area that I'm in. I'm going to find something around here. I had met somebody. It was like at that time I was trying to work on training my dog. And I met somebody and she was giving me head-on advice. And I feel like that's what all that part of it. A new plan to stick to. Building my social network. It starts with fixing myself, continuing to work on myself. I have to get back to myself, and I have to get myself on track, physically, financially, mentally, emotionally. In moments when I need to clear my head, I will come here to get grounded. You need to find a grounding place. I also wrote down in pink, don't share about people you've met, especially in September. I wrote this in June. So, Ava, you're embarking on a new journey within your life, okay? You're embodying on, like, it's like you have a new love that's coming in with it. If it's not already fucking here, And I don't even have to shuffle the fucking cards. You have a new love coming in. You have a new love fucking coming in. Ace of fucking Wands. But I'm gonna still shuffle it just because. You have a new love coming in, or it's already fucking here, and I feel like don't fuck it up. But I feel like because you need to focus on yourself right now, you need to sit over here and rebuild yourself, rebuild your routine, refocus on your finances, heavy on finances. It's like this is what's going to bring this person in, but you don't need to, yeah. Tens. I have the Six of Wands and the Four of fucking Wands. What is that? That's 10, big dog. Four of Wands is of celebration. Six of Wands is you actually working on your goals. By you working on your goals and you working and building yourself all the way up, big dog, you're going to celebrate. You're going to get whatever it is that you fucking want. It's going to bring in new opportunities. It's going to bring in new people. It's going to bring in new love. But Ava, you got to sit over here and believe that it's going to happen to you, big dog. And that's the biggest thing. And it's so funny, I keep wanting to pick up the amethyst ball, but they're like, no. Motorcycles could be significant too. But it's like, Ava, I think you just need to sit over here and find motivation. And I feel like God is sitting over here telling me to tell you, when you wake up in the morning, you need to hear a motivation. Right before you go to bed, you need to have motivation. You need to have a motivation, something that sparks you to sit over here and keep going, because where you're fucking up at is you're not able to keep going. Know this. 10-10 is you working on yourself is what's going to drive you to the fucking end. Get to the end goal. And that's all I have to say, Ava, okay? And it's 1, 2, 3 as I say that. It's 10:23, so I know I'm on point, okay? Let me put my phone on the charger before it fucking dies on y'all asses, and y'all be like, why is it paused? Please hold. And then we're going to Jasmine. Jasmine, get ready. I need to grab my charger. Please hold. Bring your little food. What is you over here jumping at? Why is you trippy? Okay, Jasmine, you ready? Please hold. Got me. Can you put the sign? Jasmine, is you ready? Is you ready? Get set. Let's go. I don't know if she's in here. Y'all, as I mentioned before, we're sitting over here. We're doing readings. Sorry. For those that are new here, y'all know I don't let my fucking lips be ashy at all. We're doing readings. If you want a personal fucking reading, you can either donate here or you can donate in my link in my bio. Jasmine, I feel the need to talk to you real quick, okay? So, you know what's funny is because I was thinking, I was like, Jasmine, I could sit over here and I could use tarot cards. I could use my amethyst bowl. I can use my journal. I can talk to you. I can channel messages from God, because when God needs shit to get through to people, it's gonna get through to them. And I feel like that's significant, Jasmine. And the reason why is because it don't matter if one thing is blocked. God is like, okay, go pick up some other shit. If that shit's blocked, go pick up some other shit. Jasmine, keep going. You're at a point in your life where, listen, you keep getting blocked, and especially heavy emphasis on finances. You're being blocked because God is challenging you right now. You're not blocked for forever, though. So stop thinking that everything is for forever. Another energy I'm getting is temporary. And honestly, Jasmine, I'm going to keep it a being with you. I really feel like you're very powerful. I just don't think that you give yourself enough credit for how powerful you are. You don't give yourself enough power for your gifts. You're not patient enough with yourself. And I feel like God is sitting over here saying it's time for you to get rid of a lot of shit. You could have dreams, Jasmine, Pay attention to your dreams. Write your dreams down. I also feel like God has been sitting over here trying to get you to see that, listen, the world is a blank canvas. Like, you literally have a canvas. You have a white motherfucking canvas to paint the life that you want, the money that you want to come in. You're not thinking big enough, and therefore God is like, big dog, because you're not thinking big enough, guess what? I can't sit over here and give you shit if you're not sitting over here thinking big enough. God is sitting over here saying, it's like you sitting over here, because he wants me to use a personal example so you can understand. I used to think that my only gift was being able to channel God's messages, because I know, Jazzy, you're new here, but when I first started doing my channel, I only gave divine messages. I only gave readings through professing from God and shit like that. But I knew I was spot on because people kept coming back to me. I kept getting rewarded and shit like that. But God challenged me, and he was like, okay, let's take it up a notch. Let's get over here and let's start. Now, don't get me wrong, I've always had cards. I ended up getting my amethyst later on, but I always had fucking cards. I just never got on live and did cards. But God challenged me. He was like, okay, let's bring in the amethyst. Testing waters and shit, which is significant, because I feel like maybe you have something, that you have a business, you have an ideal, you have something that you just need to test to see if it's actually if it's profitable type shit. Or it's like you have, like, maybe you want to spice up, because now I'm getting change your wardrobe. It's like maybe you're trying to shift yourself, and you don't know if it's going to be well accepted by other people, but it is. You don't know if fucking it's going to attract other people to you. It is. But going back to, because I'm getting finances. For some fucking reason, I'm getting finances. When I brought my amethyst ball, everybody loved my amethyst ball. They was like, yo, I want that amethyst shit. Shut the fuck up. Tell me what's in the amethyst. Okay? I was like, cool. I opened up my readings to fucking, you can either hear me channel messages from God, or you can sit over here and get a reading with my amethyst. Either or, okay? Lately, I don't do fucking tarot cards because I still feel like I'm a student. Don't get me wrong, I could teach y'all some shit. I know shit based off of my head. I'm like, I could put 2 and 2 together. I can intuitively pull that shit, right? But it's like, God is like, I'm challenging your gangster right now. It's time for you to expand on your gifts. I could read fucking cards and sit over here and still relay the message to you. I don't got to read cards to relay it, but I can use it. It's good for imagery. It's good for y'all, because it helps y'all to see it. It's like sometimes y'all just need to see it. Also, Jasmine, pay attention to sounds, because I'm getting, if you're waiting for a confirmation on if you're going into the right direction, ask God to tell you what sounds. It could be, I hear a motorcycle. God, make a sound. Or you could have your ancestors. Hey, if I'm on the right track, make a sound. Hear a beat, hear something, or you hear like a fucking alarm going off, you hear sirens and shit. It's like, pay attention during those moments, okay? The next thing I'm gonna sit over here and tell you, you don't know how powerful you are, Jasmine, because no matter what, and I'm using me as an example, but I want you, because God is sitting over here saying you're gonna get it. I can talk to, I can use tarot cards, I can use my amethyst, I can use my journal. I write fucking journals and downloads all fucking day. But you're still gonna get it. Jasmine, what's meant for you is always gonna make its way for you. You want love, it's gonna be there. You want finances, it's gonna be there. You want to sit over here and talk about why fucking daddy wasn't there, and I really was gonna say why mommy wasn't there, but it's like, Jazzy, I'm gonna keep it all the way at being with you. And it's funny, I keep going from Jasmine to Jazzy, and it's like, it's because somebody wants to get through to you. I feel like you have a loved one that wants to get through to you. It's like, big dog, if you just recently lost somebody, or even if it's like, because I'm getting like a grandmother, I'm getting somebody that like you were really close to. It could have even been an aunt type shit, but it's like, our cousin. It's a female though. Somebody that's in the spiritual world. It's like, big dog, I had to come to you. I had to come to you on this spiritual realm, and the reason why is because you needed more people to protect you on this side. Jasmine, you don't know who the fuck you are yet, but I need you to discover who you are in order for you to sit over here and move mountains and move to new levels. And I'm hearing new levels, new devils, but it's like you everything you've been through, Jasmine, you went through that shit for a reason. And the reason why is because guess what? You're meant to help people. And it's funny because within everything that I do, Jasmine, I help people. And I feel like God is like, okay, but now it's your turn, Jasmine. And even though your shit might not be my shit, even though you might not be a tarot reading, your shit still helps people. And I feel like, Jasmine, your story inspires other people if you told it. Your story would inspire people. And it's like, I'm getting Jasmine, you went through some shit, big dog. We can dig into your history, but I'm not going to. Your story could be a telenovela. But the point of the matter is that you need to sit over here and realize, Jasmine, that because of this, you need to sit over here and figure out how do you want to do it, because there's people on that next level that you have to help. Don't get me wrong. I know, Jasmine, your focus right now is on you. Right now, your focus is on getting Jasmine together. Because, Jasmine, you kind of, you down bad a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's just us talking. But the point of the matter is that you're not staying down. It's time to get the fuck up, because on this next level, once you open this new door, there's going to be people that were just as down, as bad as you are, or even worse, that you got to help. And you might come into paths with people that you like, yo, but you got more than me, but you sitting over here like you coming to me type shit. And Jasmine, you got the answers because you figured out the key. But in order for you to figure out the key, you got to go within, big dog. And to be honest, that's for you and your eyes only, okay? And I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. As you can see, we're doing readings. If I feel called to do longer readings, I do longer readings. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Let me make sure that I didn't miss nobody. If you want a personal motherfucking reading, and you like, I don't want to do this shit on live, you don't got to do this shit on fucking live. You can do it on my link in my motherfucking bio. You can book me. Also, I recommend, if you guys want something that you can keep, book the video reading. And the reason why is because you can always go back and look at this shit. Okay, take notes. Sometimes the shit, and it's so funny, I feel the need to tell y'all that, because this reading is going to get posted too. Sometimes when I speak to y'all, I do readings for y'all and shit like that. Sometimes the reading doesn't register until a day later. And the significance of that is because I was reading for somebody, and there was some shit that I was actually doing a collective message, and there was some shit for me. And I went back to rewatch it, and I rewatched it like 2 or 3 days later, and the shit happened the day before. So that could be significant too. So y'all, if y'all are getting readings and y'all are like, y'all, this shit ain't fucking, like, I don't know what you're talking about right now. Like, come back a few days later and then check it out. And the reason why is because some shit that you didn't catch before, you catch it then, okay? Now, is there any more of y'all motherfuckers that want a reading? Because I don't got nobody on this list. If you want to read it, I will continue to go. But if you want to leave it there, then bitch, I'm okay with that too. And I also want to take the time to let y'all know that, like, I am grateful for y'all for actually, like, letting me, like, do these lives and fucking dive into y'all personal lives. And the reason why is because, y'all, one, I'm expanding my motherfucking gifts. But two, it's like, I want to sit over here and help as many people as I can. But sometimes I wish that I didn't depend on this for my livelihood, because I feel like I could sit over here and help more. But I feel like when I do free readings, it's like it makes up for it and shit like that. But it's like, sometimes it's just like, it's like I enjoy sitting over here getting you guys' donations. I enjoy sitting over here fucking, like, I enjoy it. It's like I need it, but I wish I didn't need it. It's really a fucked up cycle if you think about it. Okay? Change your mind. I feel like reading you. Let's talk. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I'm hearing routine. I'm hearing trust yourself too. I know you want me to touch on love, but you got to start with loving yourself. You got to deep dive on your self change. And the reason why I'm sitting over here telling you that is because I feel like God is sitting over here saying that you done focused on so many other fucking people that it's time for you to focus on you. I also feel the need to sit over here and say alcohol ain't gonna help you. Your addictions ain't gonna fucking help you. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, listen, you keep thinking smoking might help you. And it's like an addiction. God is like, I'm giving you all these examples because it's an addiction that you have. Sex could be an addiction too. But the point of the matter is that God is sitting over here saying that I need you to be clear of all these things that's sitting over here keeping you blocked. Love is keeping you blocked too, because you put up a limitation against yourself. And really, I'm hearing this based off of your own parents, because you never had a real healthy vision of what love was. And because you didn't have, it's like you seen your mom fall in love easily, so therefore it's like you have this obsession with love. Maybe you fall in love easily, but the point of the matter is that I feel like, to be honest, change. It's funny because your name is Change. The only thing that is permanent is change. You try to sit over here and find comfort within other people, Change. But God is trying to test you, to tell you that you need to find comfort within yourself. You're not comfortable by yourself, because now I'm hearing I Hate Sleeping Alone by Drake. And in his lyrics, I did a whole deep dive. I didn't post it, but it's like I did a whole deep dive on this song. And he said, I'd rather be with you, but you are not around. So I'm going to call somebody else to see if they be down, because I hate sleeping alone. And that's the energy that I'm getting from you. And it's like, and he says, half the time I don't, or he said, half the time I don't even end up fucking, but he basically just needs the comfort of somebody, and that might be significant. Maybe you might have fucking abandonment issues, big dog. But Change, I want you to understand something. The only person that can fix you is you. And I ain't gonna lie, those abandonment issues can go deep. They cut deep. They hurt deep. And sometimes being alone fucking sucks, but you gotta thug that shit out. And it's funny, because I seen a post earlier today, and in that post it was like, I finally learned how to be by myself. And I feel like that's your next goal. Once you learn how to be by yourself, then you can sit over here and unlock. You can unlock your next level. And I'm going to leave it there, Changed. Okay? Now, as y'all can see, we are doing readings. The way you can get a reading is if you want to sit over here and donate to my Cash App. I always say donate whatever you feel called to. Or you can sit over here and you can donate to my link in my fucking bio. Either way, I'm going to read you. Mackenzie, let's get into it real quick. Mackenzie, you might have a message, a loved one coming through, because I just had somebody text me, and I was like, okay. What you doing, big head? I'm hearing. Let's talk. But it's also 10:40. So Mackenzie, I'm hearing, if you want this new change, you said that you want motherfuckers to take you serious, then don't answer the text message until the morning time. I'm hearing 9 a.m. I'm hearing, listen, you want motherfuckers to take you serious. When they call you that on Saturday night, don't answer. Hit them up Sunday morning, let's do brunch. You said you wanted to figure out how to test your gangster. Let's talk. In order for you to test somebody's gangster, you got to sit over here and mess up and do what you never did before. See, Mackenzie, we talking. The only way, because God is like, let's touch on love real quick. The only way that you could sit over here and really get a motherfucker to conform, and it's really not even conform, but it's like get a person to act right, is by you being your true self. By you being your authentic self, and you teaching people how to treat you. That's within work, that's within love, that's within life. I'm hearing parents too. Mackenzie, you're entering into your villain era. You might be a Virgo or be dealing with a Virgo, but or have Virgo in your aspect, like highly aspected in your chart type shit. I'm getting earth energy. I want you to understand something. Virgos are analytical, so Mackenzie, you analyze every fucking shit. Like you, and even if you're not a Virgo, you embody Virgo energy, which is analytical, which is you sitting over here like wanting things to be perfect. Very much perfectionism. Very much fucking you sitting over here actually wanting things to go your way, and when it doesn't go your fucking way, you ready to be like, well, bitches, I'm cutting this shit off. But the point of the matter is that Mackenzie, you got to get out of this controlling ass energy. So there's two messages. one, yes, you teach people how to treat you, but two, don't give up on people too easily. I'm also getting, don't be too hard on these people that's actually interested in you, because now I'm getting the illusion in my head. It's like there's a lot of people that actually do chase after you, but it's like you're very fucking picky as to who you choose. And now I'm getting, I don't even give a fuck. I'm not even worried about love right now. Talk about this money that I need, because now it's like, Mackenzie, your mind is on the money. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. What song is that? Let me Google it really quickly. What's that song, y'all? Mind on my money and money on my mind. Lyrics. Gin and juice. Virgo moon. You a Virgo moon? Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. Lay back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. You said how long is the live line, love? So far, I think I don't have a line. Rolling down the street. So you keep getting interrupted, Mackenzie. You don't like being interrupted, and that's funny as fuck. Because I just went and answered the question for 1 second. He was like, bitch, it's my turn. It's my time. So, Mackenzie, I feel like you within this energy of like, your ass is like, bitch, it is. Like, it's about me. And I feel like I like that energy, Mackenzie, but just be careful and be mindful of that, because that can run people away. Being too You don't want me to talk? I'm going to talk. You being a little bit too selfish real quick. Like, you being too selfish can run good people away. And I feel like that might be your new next level. That might be a part of your next level journey, to be honest. Is that you need to sit over here and turn around and actually learn how to be a little bit more selfless. But that's going to be a challenge for you, Mackenzie. And the reason why is because all your life, you have been sitting over here trying to, and now I'm getting people pleaser energy, Mackenzie. So we talking, it's just us, big dog, okay? I'm getting that you were in people pleaser ass energy, because now I'm getting middle child energy. It's like you always wanted to show out to get the time, but it's just like, so it's me. Maybe you felt like if you had siblings, they got more attention than you did. But it's like the energy that I'm getting. You said you are a middle child. Look at God being spot on tonight. It's so funny. Every time I be fucking spot on, I just be like, bitch. And then what? And then some. Bitch, I'm gifted, ho. Maybe, so since I did that, I always felt the need to prove something. So, Mackenzie, you might always felt the need to sit over here and prove something. Prove that you're worthy. Prove that you are more than enough. But it's bringing me back to a conversation that I had with my cousin, and she's the middle child. And she was telling me, she was like, she ended up getting in a relationship with somebody, and they did not like this person because this person taught her boundaries, taught her how to stick up for herself. She always tried to sit over here, and her people-pleasing energy always made her always say yes to everybody. So, Mackenzie, you might be within this energy. And what did I say? You're entering into a villain era, or at least people are viewing you as a villain because you're saying no more, or you need to say no more. You need to establish the boundary. And within this boundary, Mackenzie, you're going to find you're going to be a whole new person. But just understand, you're going to have to balance it. Balance, I'm hearing balance within relationships with actual people you're dating, and balance between the people that's actually sitting over here, and between your family and shit. You're a new person, okay? She said, I was trying to prove myself to my ex to fight for the relationship earlier this year, bitch. But now I'm hearing it's time for you to go in hermit mode too, okay? It's time for you to adapt onto you. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to find by the time, you're going to find, if you start now, Mackenzie, I'm hearing like within the next 3 months type shit, but I'm going to say 6 months. You're going to find that you're going to be back and better and back in your pimp ass energy by New Year's. Guarantee. By fucking Christmas, for real, okay? And I'm going to leave it there. India, you ready, big dog? India, you ready? India, say yes, please. What my percentage on real quick. You know what's crazy is I didn't even sit over here and realize that my fucking meditation music was off. Interesting. Please hold, India.
Welcome the harvest season to your porch with 40% off select fall decor from Hobby Lobby. We have a lot.
Okay. Do you hear a motorcycle? Not right now, but it was coming in and out, to be honest. Shasha, can you hear voices? Maybe you could read minds. You're welcome. Maybe you should try. India, let's get into it. I don't care if my phone... I'm taking my phone off the charger real quick. Because I feel the need to sit over here and actually present myself. And I feel like, India, that might be like significant. It's funny, I grabbed my cards, but my ball rolled to me, so I'm gonna do my amethyst, I guess. Okay. I feel the need to position myself correctly, so I feel like, India, I feel like you're within the energy of like you want things to be a particular way. It's like you need everything like clean, like everything in order. And I had got a text message from one of my friends, and he likes things in a certain order. He's very much a clean person, but it's just like, I remember like I took off my jacket, and I remember like I had it was like an empty hanger type shit, and I was about to put it back, and he was like, no, put the empty hangers over there so that could be significant. So like, it's like, India, you like things a certain type of way. Okay, anyway, let's get into amethyst. Let's see what amethyst is hitting for. I see somebody in the military. I'm seeing fire, so you could be a fire sign. I also see cotton candy. Maybe you went to carnivals when you was a kid. I'm also seeing a tree, and I'm hearing oak. And now whenever I think of oak trees, I always think of vampires and stuff like that, because a vampire. And then now I'm seeing a stake. So maybe you were really into like vampire movies when you like in vampire series, because I'm thinking of the originals, Vampire Diaries, Twilight, shit like that. But I'm hearing more so the series. And it's so funny because I'm getting like, I really like the vampires. They was fine as fuck. I'm hearing Ian, and Ian, that's the real name of, it's funny because I'm hearing Klaus, but I'm hearing, what is Ian's fucking name on fucking Vampire Diaries? What is his name? That's gonna drive me crazy. Please hold. You're watching Vampire Diaries right now? Okay. Because I'm like, wait, I am going fucking crazy. I'm like, I'm hearing Ian, Vampire Diaries. Damon. Bitch, I was about to fucking die. Because Damon is fine as fuck. Like, let me tell you something. Damon, thank you. I'm like, his name is fucking Ian, but his name is not Ian on the show. Okay. That meme. Okay. Ooh, his character can be significant, because everybody likes to sit over here and make Damon out to be the bad guy, but Damon is not the bad guy. Damon was just hurt really bad. Yeah, that's significant. You're watching Vampire Diaries for a reason. Start paying attention to what triggers you when you watch Vampire Diaries. It's like if you start crying at a particular part, or you feel some type of sentiment, pay attention as to why, because that could be something that's triggering your heart that you need to heal. Sometimes it's so funny, we think that we watch things because we're just watching it, but sometimes it actually triggers things. And now I'm thinking of Man on Fire. Every time I watch Man on Fire, I always fucking cry. Always. Like, it doesn't, I know what's gonna happen. Same thing with Forrest Gump, same thing with Set It Off. I always cry when Cleo dies. Cleopatra can be significant. Maybe you're into Egyptian, because I kept hearing Cleopatra. Or maybe that's for one of you guys. Okay, keep going. For some reason, I'm hearing High School Musical. Soaring, flying. I don't know why. I'm seeing a Z and then I thought about Zac Efron. So maybe you're really into like movies and like watching TVs. I feel like if you get sentiments from certain like movies and shows, like really just pay attention to that. Is there anything else you want me to tell her from Dead though? Because I feel like there's something else about that. They want me to go back to Damon. So Damon was the type of person that sat over here and he was very like, people hurt him and he was protecting his own. He loved Elena just like fucking Stefan loved Elena. Like he loved her even more. In my opinion, even more. And not to ruin it for you. Okay, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. Because I'm like, I seen all of it. So I'm like, didn't they end up together? But if you also seen, there was a lot of times that Damon gave his trust out to people and they literally stabbed him in his heart. And I feel like that's significant to you, India. You might relate to Damon's character, like outside of physical attraction. It's like everybody might view you as the villain, but it's like you have sat over here and been there for so many fucking people, India. You have sat over there and been there for so many fucking people. You have sat over here, because I'm literally seeing you. It's like if your friend call you and they like, girl, we gotta go sit over here and go do a drive-by. It's like, bitch, give me my gun right now. Like I'm on it. Like you are so fucking loyal. India, you're loyal. It's like, girl, we about to go sit over here and go slash his tire and bust his windows. You like, girl, I'm with it. I got my back right here. You could have played baseball or basketball, or it's funny. I was gonna say baseball or softball, but it could be basketball that you play, so sports could be significant. But it's like, India, I'm getting that you're just such a loyal ass fucking friend. But it's like nobody ever gives you fucking credit. Nobody gives you credit. Everybody always betrays you. But I feel like that's your lesson. I'm seeing LL. I get that that's your lesson. And then now I'm getting the part. I don't know if you reached this part within Vampire Diaries, but there's a part where Stefan and Damon turned off their hearts. It's like, don't, and they kept saying, don't switch that switch off, because when Stefan's switch went off, Stefan literally, like, he went and he killed a whole bunch of fucking people because he didn't feel anything. When Damon did it, he switched it off, and I think he did the same, but Stefan did it back like centuries, like it was like years before. Damon did it, I think, in the mix of the now. And I think even Elena switched off her switch too, to where she didn't feel anything. And I feel like God is challenging you not to switch off your emotions right now, India. And the reason why is because I feel like God needs you right now. God needs you to discover yourself. God needs you to sit over here. There's a reason behind why all these people betrayed you. There's a reason behind why all these people sit over here and fucking stabbed you in the back. There is a reason. And I know right now it feels like it's easier not to feel anything. Right now it feels like it's easier because right now I'm seeing a whole bunch of chaos. I'm seeing a whole bunch of things. I think, and it's crazy, I think you use movies and TVs as a distraction to take away from your real life because you feel like your real life is not, you're not happy. It's filled with a whole bunch of bullshit. And it's like, and now I'm seeing a ring, and I'm seeing a ring upside down. It's like you're giving up on love, but God makes you watch these shits like High School Musical, like fucking Vampire Diaries, to inspire love in you. It's not like, a lot of people think that things don't line up, but there's a reason why we do everything. You're giving up on love, and God doesn't want you to give up on love. So it's like, he's like, bitch, I'm about to make you watch The Notebook. I'm about to make you watch fucking, if you like fucking anime, there's this fucking one anime that I have yet to watch on Netflix, but I started watching it and I didn't end it, but or I didn't finish it. But it's like, I watch anime because fucking, like, it inspires love within me. I love watching shit about love because it makes me feel like I can't give up on love. And I feel like God is challenging you not to give up on love. So maybe you like bad guys. Maybe you like people. Yeah, that's a confirmation. You believe in love. I don't give a fuck if you telling me right now you don't believe in love. You believe in love because I see a ring. I seen 2 different rings in 2 different places. The part is that you keep falling in love with things. Like, it's like you keep thinking that bad guys, you see the good within the bad people. And that's where you messed up at. It's not where you messed up at, because everybody has good, everybody has bad. But it's like, you think that, it's like how Damon shifted for Elena type shit. You think that a man is going to do that for you, and it's not that they won't, but the key is for you to be yourself. The key is not for you to sit over here and try to get them to change. The key is for you to be themselves, and if they want to change, they're going to change. India, we talking today, okay? India, okay, we talking. You have to pour into your glass before other people pour into you, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there, okay? I'm gonna leave it there. Next color. Who's next? I'm here. Who's next? Go, 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 go. Fiona, you ready? 1. After the night. So I'm not giving a specific price for readings. I say donate what you want to fucking donate. Donate what you're called to. You can either donate to my Cash App, or you could donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal, okay? Let's go, Fiona. I'm saying the initial A, B, and I want to say C. Confirmation on C. I just want things to be easier. The 3 of Pentacles. It's time for you to get to work. To be honest, you're powerful. Yeah. Fiona, whether if you know this or not, yes or no? Because I don't want to lie to you. But I know. I already know. I love you. Do I ever tell you that I love you? You're powerful as fuck. Whether if you know it or not. You got spiritual gifts, whether if you know it or not. And you know what's funny is because I know. So claircognate is just the ability of knowing, right? I know. But I always like to verify. When I pulled it, I got the 3 of coins, okay? If you see her, she got her crystal ball out there. She got her money, she got her jaw, she got her root work, right? The 3 of coins, which is 3 of pentacles, it symbolizes you being creative, you recreating, you getting back, like you creating the vision that you want. But when I seen her and I seen the wishbone, and maybe it is that you got native in you, or you got native ties to you, because I'm thinking of my native friend, and he actually has a wishbone tatted on him, and he's native. He's specifically Cherokee, but he has long ass fucking hair. That's insignificant. When I asked the cards, I was like, in my head, I was like, you're spiritual as fuck. You're powerful as fuck. And I was like, before I just tell that to you, I was like, let me verify. And then when I verified it, the High Priestess came out. So that's Pisces energy. That's fucking intuitive as fuck. That's clear. But one of my clairs is the ability, is claircognate. It's just knowing. But here I am just verifying this shit. So I wanna explain something to you. 1, stop doubting yourself. The second thing I want to sit over here and tell you is to speak the fuck up. The next thing is get clear on what it is that you want. Declutter, get rid of everything that you don't want, and make up your mind about what it is that you do want. The reason that I have to tell you this is because you're spiritual, whether if you want to know it or not. You have gifts. It's time for you to unlock your fucking gifts. I don't care if it's with your amethyst ball. I don't care if it's with fucking cards. Whatever starts your journey, start your fucking journey now. It's time for you to go in hermit mode, and it's time for you to fucking get creative. If you're already on your journey, then it's time for you to expand. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that just because you start one way doesn't mean that you'll end a certain way, but maybe you will. And the reason why I say that is because when I was introduced to my spirituality journey, I started with cards. But when I started my channel, I never started with cards. To the audience, I always started with my claircognizance. It's me knowing shit. Channeling God's messages, me just knowing. That's how I started. But my true traditional spiritual path was with cards. I learned with cards, but I took a break from cards, and then I went to my channeling abilities, and then I went to my amethyst, and then I came back to the cards. So I feel that that's significant. I feel like you need to play around with your spiritual gifts in order, and I'm hearing gifts. Yeah. I feel like because you have so much going on around you, you're being attacked at a lot of different angles right now, and the reason why is because they're trying to get you to not understand your power, Fiona. And now when I hear Fiona, I think of Shrek. And didn't she sit over here and have a spell on her, so where during the daytime she's a princess, but at night she turns into an ogre, so that could be significant. At night they could sit over here and distract you, and now I'm getting, maybe you have a spell on your mind, but when you in your mind, it's like, or at nighttime, it's like you're in your mind too much, you're overthinking. This causes you not to sleep. And it's funny because now I'm thinking back to my native friend, and my native friend, he was telling me, he was just like, and he's native and black. Florida could be significant because he was raised in Florida. He's a fucking, I don't know why I felt like the need to say Aquarius, because he's not a fucking Aquarius. But they won't reveal to me. So maybe you might be Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. But I feel the need to tell you that maybe you suffer from insomnia. You be too much in your head. Maybe you're dealing with a recent breakup. Yeah. And I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that it's time for you to declutter. Declutter like shit and replan your shit. I'm gonna read, and it's because you're the star. Now let's talk really quickly. I want to read the 8 of Cups to you. Please hold. It's time to depart. It says, the upright 8 of Cups reveals a time of restlessness when it feels as if something is missing. Work and relationships may appear harmonious from the outside, but your intuition is nagging you. The results may be a departure. Traditionally, the 8 of Cups predicts you leave a situation or break an agreement that no longer gives you fulfillment. This should not be hasty. This should not be a hasty decision. Only move on when you are sure that there is no more that you can gain or contribute. When the timing is right, there is also less drama than you would expect. Like the figure on this card, slipping away in the night. You can take a leave quietly and swiftly. Naturally, you may feel sad, but little regret provided the timing is right. Like the figure in the red following the path of the river, it's now time to go with the flow. You'll soon feel energized to move on to where your interest and curiosity calls. You can also feel content with what you have achieved. This card often turns up in a reading to show that you have already left the situation emotionally, and actions will follow as soon as you actually take your leave. It can also predict a time of travel to explore physical or through spiritual journeying. What the fuck I just tell you? Your new path, your hermit mode, honestly, Fiona, if you were in my fucking first live, if you weren't in my first live before this one, I'm going to post it and I want you to go back and watch it. Because your hermit mode, we were talking about hermit mode. Your hermit mode is your spiritual journey, whether if you like it or not. But let me tell you something. If you do not follow through with your spiritual journey, then guess what? Your gift will be taken away. Your star quality will be taken away. But it's time for you to sit over here and find out your paths, what you're capable of versus what you're not capable of. But it's there if you want to get it. Like, it's there. It's there if you want to get it. But the point of the matter is that it takes for you to sit over here and choose it. Success is on the other side, but you have two paths. See, this is the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles to me is sitting over here saying you're on the right path, but you have to choose which path you want to choose. Fuck the religion. But the Three of Coins is at the bottom. Choose what it is that you want. And I'm gonna leave it there. If you guys want a personal reading, either you can donate to my fucking Cash App right here, or you can donate to my link in my bio. If you guys don't want to sit over here and do it on live, then you can sit over here and actually book a personal reading with me. I also feel the need to sit over here and say this will be posted onto my YouTube. So if you're watching this shit and you're like, bitch, I can't keep up with you real quick, you can go back and rewatch it, okay? Now, let's see. Is there any more callers, or can I get the fuck out? Key, bring your ass here. What do you see for me? You ready? I want to know what you see with me. Keep it a G with me. What's that song? R.I.P. my nigga Takeoff. Because it was Takeoff singing the chorus. I want to know what you want to meet, what you want to meet. It's a Justin Bieber song. You can actually listen to Thug. I can't remember what, I don't know the name of that song. But that's the song I'm getting. And every time I shuffle, Emperor keeps coming out. You want to know about love? You want to know about love? Okay, I feel so silly. Key, I feel like you really are silly. Because I'm in a silly mood now. I just feel silly. What do you have for Key? I don't know why I wanted to sing a Key Glock song. 1997, I came in this world flexing. I had to leave these 30 bitches alone. Them hoes was too messy. Yeah, they was pretty and petty. I can't let no hoe neglect me. Nah, can't neglect me. Key Glock go crazy. Okay. Nowadays, a nigga got 10 car keys. I feel like Key, to be honest, like you have came out of the transition of like you flexing in. I feel like you really are like entering into a prime time of your life. And it's so funny when I look at the back of these fucking cars, they have keys on them. You're unlocking different paths about yourself. Yeah, you're unlocking a lot of new fucking paths, and the more that you continue to cut the strings, because I see you here cutting strings right now. I'm seeing the initial N, and if you turn it to the side, it's a Z. And now I'm hearing the number 2. So if you're in like a third party situation, it's like you cutting all the strings to that. Like somebody fucking around with you, you cutting it off. The key is that now everybody is over here. They're hurting because you're moving forward. See, nobody thought that you was gonna actually move forward, but it's like, big dog, I'm in this boss ass energy. See, it's so funny, and you guarding your heart. It's like not everybody could touch my motherfucking heart. See, you used to be in a time where it's like everybody could have access to you, but you learn quickly who the fuck you are. And if you have yet to learn who you are, then it's like this is coming energy. But I feel like by you taking time to develop yourself, it's like you're coming into your emperor energy. And it's funny because Key, you're a woman, but I feel like you have a lot of masculine traits. I had to leave them dirty bitches alone. Them hoes was too messy. So it's like you could have, if there was a friend group, I feel like you left them alone type shit too. If they was too motherfucking messy, yeah, take what it is and leave. But you also have Empress energy too that fell out. So I feel like one of your challenges right now might to be to balance, because the Temperance fell out, the 10 of Swords fell out, and the Empress fell out, which, i.e., to my people that don't fucking read cards, it means that you need to balance. It's time to get rid of your old ass energy. But it's funny because I put the card down next to the Temperance, and on my Temperance card there's a masculine. Being feminine is a, I don't want to say, okay, I won't say big. Okay, God, fine, fuck you. Can you see me? Because it looked like it went red for 2 seconds. It's 11:11. Yeah. It's time for you to embark on new journeys and create new moments and attract new results. Just be mindful of overindulging. But I feel like God is challenging you to really start embodying more. Get out of your masculine energy and start embodying your Empress energy, your divine feminine energy. Because that's what's going to bring your dates. That's what's going to create your new moments. That's what's going to sit over here and attract you. It's like rest when you need to rest. Relax when you need to motherfucking relax. But date when you need to motherfucking date. Release when you need to fucking release. And have new moments when you need to have new moments. And it's funny that you have me doing it like that, but whatever. What else do you have for her? I feel like you really do have some shit in the pot cooking. Like you really have something like, Key, you're in the works of doing something. Keep your eye on the motherfucking money because you're moving in the right direction. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep it to yourself. Because I see a 5 right here and it's the transformation. I'm hearing keep love interest to yourself. Keep you going out. If you taking trips and shit, keep that shit to yourself. And I know you're going to be tempted to sit over here and floss on people. It's like if you get 10 car keys type shit, it's like keep that a secret. Heavy emphasis on like taking a trip like abroad. I'm hearing if you don't have a trip planned, you need to plan a trip to like an ocean, like near an ocean. Yeah. Jamaica maybe. I'm hearing Costa Rica. You could do Florida. If you want to stay in the States, you can do Cali if you want to. Don't do Cali. Don't do Cali. Just be mindful because there's a lot of things going on in the ocean. What else do you have for Fiona? You know what's crazy? I said, what else do you have for Fiona? But I'm doing Key. So Key, maybe your shit is Key spiritual too. I feel like he watched some of, when you come back to this YouTube, because I'm gonna post this on my YouTube, watch the reading that's right before this one. Facts. Watch the reading that's right before your reading. Her name is Fiona's. Watch Fiona's reading. Because you too have spiritual gifts too. Because I just confirmed with my cards and you do. If you've been wondering if you have spiritual gifts, you do. And you're supposed to be a teacher too. What the fuck? What part did you last hear? Keith, what's the last part that you heard? Because my shit interrupted me. Okay, that's your spiritual bed. I had asked God if he could reveal your gifts to me, and he said no. And the reason why is because at the bottom of my deck was the Ace of Cups. It's for you. It's your new journey to explore. If you dream, start paying attention. Start writing your dreams down. Okay, so this is a teaching moment. Since you said that you dream, start writing your dreams down, because your dreams, it's time for you to be able to interpret your dreams. There will be different meanings for your dreams, okay? You said, put us back on the charger, please. There's a meaning for all your dreams. And it's funny because I'm looking at the Hierophant. I'm looking at my Hierophant fucking card, right? And you see what she has in her hand. It's a paper, right? Write down your shit. And I feel the need to sit over here and say it's time for you to start like recording what your dreams are like. Like you might have dreams where it predicts the future. You might have dreams that sit over here and actually like sit over here and it's like, you know how your dreams work, but be mindful of who you tell your dreams to. But I feel like just because it starts with your dreams does not mean that it ends with your dreams. I feel like that's one of your gifts, and God is challenging you to master it. But it's not that you have to master it in order to get another gift. You just need to sit over here and do some research and communicate and work with the divine in order to sit over here and actually to master a gift. And once you master it, and it's funny, because God keeps, I guess he wants to see if you can master the focus of this gift in order to give you another gift. He wants to see what you can do with it. I'm hearing she wants to see what she can do with it. To be honest, I think that God is like like honestly a girl and a guy. And anytime I talk about God, I always be like, it's a girl and then it's a guy. Like, so that could be significant. Maybe you are questioning like, who is God? I feel like you should really figure that out for yourself. I feel like God is challenging you to sit over here and really like do research on yourself. Yeah. Do research on yourself. Do research on your spirituality. Figure out what works for you versus what doesn't work for you. Try everything is what I'm hearing. If it doesn't work, don't worry. Don't be typical though. I'm seeing the number 2. I'm seeing like, I feel like if you have a question, the answer is yes. But I feel like don't be like everybody else. The reason why, and I'm gonna leave it here. The reason why I didn't start with tarot cards is because I was like, everybody does tarot cards. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be different. And so I was like, well, fuck it. I feel more called to talk. So I started talking. Do what you feel called to do. You could sit over here and get on this bitch and just interpret dreams all fucking day. That could be your shit. You can sit over here and get up and you can get an amethyst ball. You can get a clear fucking crystal ball. You can get anything. But the point of the matter is, you said I interpret for others, but I can't do it for myself. That's backwards. Key, you can. I can tell you that you can. Yeah, you can. You can interpret for yourself. You just have to interpret what your dreams mean. If you're not having dreams, you're having dreams. If you can't interpret your own dreams, write everything down, because some things will happen, will have significance. It's like 2 dreams will come from different places, but they'll mean one thing. Yeah. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that sometimes it's like your dreams are like, ask your ancestors and your guides to come to you, to trigger you within your dreams in order for you to like be able to like ask a question before you go to sleep and make sure they trigger you so you know that that's the answer. I'll give you an example of something I recently, I can't say that. I can't give you an example. I'm sorry. I also feel the need to sit over here and say, make a condition over not over revealing, and this is to my spiritual people in general, make a condition to where it will stop you from revealing things that you're not supposed to reveal out to other people, because now I'm seeing the image of an evil eye. So make a condition. I want you to understand something. Make a condition to where when you're about to reveal something that nobody else needs to know, only you, tell them to stop you right in the mouth and like in the mix of time. And I'm seeing 999 as I say that. That's gonna help some of you guys, okay? I can't tell you how to interpret your dreams, because God is sitting over here saying that's your own journey. And it's funny, I see root work again. That's your own journey, because you're a starseed. And you have to figure out what works for you, because what I can tell you is that I have dreams too, but my dreams work in different ways than your dreams. And the reason why your dreams work in that way is because there's hidden messages so that other people, if they try to go into your dreams, it's like sometimes your ancestors will shut them, like it'll make you shut up in your dreams. Like they won't reveal it. Some people, because people can send attacks depending on like how strong you get within your dream realm. Sometimes you can reveal shit that doesn't need to be revealed. I feel like that's significant, but I feel like God is sitting over here saying, but I can give you that, but I can't give you no more. It's like you have to learn how to interpret your own shit, because you can. Don't set the limitation that you can't, because then you're going to sit over here and always think that you can't. This is God telling you you can. Take time. Write it down and figure out what it means to you. Let's say you have dreams about flowers. What is the interpretation of flowers to you? Your flowers, when you see flowers for other people, it can be different. But when you see flowers for you, it can mean something totally different. Also, I feel the need to sit over here and tell you, don't go to other dream interpreters yet. Figure that shit out by yourself, because you can do it. It's within you. The answers are within you. The answers are not with other people. And that's a confirmation. But God will guide you, because the Fool is at the bottom of the deck. God will guide you on when you need to sit over here and actually go to other people. Like how you came to me today, you were guided to. You weren't forced to, you were guided to. Confirmation. When you're guided to go to other people, to interpret your dreams, to talk about it, to develop your gifts, you will be instructed on when to do that. And I thought that I was done with your reading, but then my amethyst ball rolled to me, so I know that there's something else here for you. I'm seeing a person and I'm seeing them. You're talking too much. Cover your mouth. I'm seeing, yeah. I'm seeing your spirit guides cover your mouth. Yeah. Don't reveal too much. They're literally covering your fucking mouth. I feel the significance of that is just be mindful of what you're revealing to people. Oh, don't tell everybody your spiritual gifts either. Big confirmation. Like how you told me you read dreams. Business-wise, okay, that's cool. But like, once you start to learn what your other gifts are, don't tell nobody. Because then, because the key, that's the key. You keeping your mouth shut, and it's crazy. I can give this to you. I had a dream about the Claire. The Claire number 4, I had the dream about the Claire. They don't want me to reveal that to you. I can't reveal to you the dream that I had because they keep fucking me up. Okay, God, I will not. My biggest advice to you. My biggest advice. Can I give that to her? Because I want to be obedient. Don't get me in trouble for fucking trying to reveal some shit. Because I want to reveal shit to you. I'm a fucking reader. I can give this one to you. Say less than necessary. Okay? Write that down. Say less than necessary. And you keep rolling onto me. Why do you keep rolling onto me? What else? I thought I'm done. Be mindful of who you love. Be mindful of I have to tell you about babies. You're going to have spiritual babies. They're going to have their own spiritual gifts. I feel like this is going to be like one of your grandparents reincarnated. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you, like, I see their eyes. But their eyes, they're closed. So maybe that means that their gifts are not going to... Your ancestors want me to reveal certain things, but don't want me to reveal certain things. And I hate when I channel things, and I hate... Actually, let me stop saying that. I'm sorry, God. I apologize. It's not that I hate. I dislike... Because they want me to reveal certain things, but they want me to reveal it in a code for you to figure it out yourself. That's the only thing that I really don't like about reading for other people that are spiritual, because I can only reveal to you certain things, but it's like I can see everything, but they only want me to give you certain things because this is what's going to help you. And they're telling me I'm spot on. You're going to have spiritual babies. And you're going to... What do you want me to tell her? Because now I'm about to be irritated. Because you're about to irritate me. What can I reveal to her about her spirit babies? Thank you. This is the fucking moon card. I can't reveal nothing about your spirit babies. Okay, God. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there, Q. You're gonna have spiritual babies. And it's funny because Athena is sitting over here liking my live, and Athena is actually the goddess of wisdom. So maybe you're gonna be able to guide your fucking spirit babies. They really do not want me to say nothing. They don't want me to say nothing. So I can't. Key, I can't. I'm sorry. But you will have some, okay? Okay. We're gonna leave it fucking there. I think I got one more person. And then I'm out of here. Thank you, Athena. I hope that helps, Key, okay? I'm really irritated. I think y'all don't even know. I just said that. I said once she learns her gift, she can guide her baby. Yeah. Devin, bring your ass up in here. Yeah. And while you come up in here, Key, stop revealing shit to people. Say less than necessary. Okay. Let me... Hold on. I called Devin up in this bitch and I told her to hold on. You hold on real quick, because I got to go stir up some shit that's on the stove. And don't ask me why I'm cooking at 11:30. Okay, y'all, I promise I'm back. Devin, I didn't forget about you. I know your ass was like, bitch, hurry up. I know her ass was like, hurry the fuck up right now. I'm coming right now. Don't boss me around. Leave me alone. I'm in my round, doing my round. Okay, let me be real. When I was sitting over here doing that, the channel song that I had got was Gideon. I think it's July 16th. So that could be significant. Butterflies in my stomach, enough to make me fly away. Pretty brown eyes, I see you from a mile away. Cause I was on the stage. You said you curious as to what I'm cooking? Girl, my is funny. 8-8. Every time I kept fucking flipping in this book, I see 8-8-8. Yeah. Okay. Oh, 8-8. 8-8 portal could be significant. Hold on. Let me go back and see what I was talking about on 8-8. Because maybe that's why they sent over here telling me. What's the 8-8 for me? It's the 8-8 for me. Eight, I was taking a trip. 8, I was coming back home. If I remember correctly, 8 was on a Sunday. Well, significance is, sorry, I know I'm all over the place right now. 716 is a song by Giveon. That's the channel song that I had got. Now, 8, which actually makes up 716. Thank you. What the fuck was I doing on July 16th? Sorry, y'all. Sometimes when they give me dates, they make me go back because something from this date will sit over here and make sense for you. Ooh. Ooh. Is this from the 16th? Bitch. Okay, I just want you to look, okay? Let me tell you something. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages of the 16th, okay? But we only going to do a little bit, okay? Because I'm not doing all this. I'm not doing the deep. I'm going to do the main important messages from the 16th, okay? First of all, I entitled it, I Found the Scorpio. So, Devin, Scorpios might be significant. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. Let's get into it. Because for some reason, okay, I have went out drinking. Oh, sorry, I went out without drinking. I'm gonna just read this shit so you can hear me. I'm gonna blank out the names and shit like that. Last night, I went out and I had a good time without drinking. I danced. My feet did hurt a bit, but honestly, I'm learning not to take other people's feelings into consideration. Energy. I went out with blank. One of the girls I was with didn't want to be there. I felt her energy. I was protected though. My other friend got sick that night. She was dehydrated. I brought her water and she came back to life. Summer League was this weekend. After I drove myself home in my friend's car, I went to hang out with a guy, and he actually is a Gemini, so a Gemini could be significant or you could be a Gemini. And then I was like, last night went like this. And then I proceeded to do 3 messages, 3 long ass pages as to what had happened. So something is happening significantly this weekend. I feel like God is challenging you to celebrate this weekend. And I did a whole live on actually going out and like celebrating leading up until hermit mode. The funny thing is that I don't even talk to this guy anymore because he actually sat over here and he's just switched up like that. But that's a Gemini trait. One day they cool with you, the next day they not cool with you, so that could be significant. Honestly, okay, so I'm gonna give the things like the downloaded messages that I'm getting based off of this. I'm not gonna read this whole shit. The first thing that I remember is that when before I had met him, I had actually sat over here and I actually did not sit over here and like even think that he was that cute, but he was actually cuter in person. So that could be significant. You might meet somebody and you might think that they're not even like all day, but then you actually hang out with them and you like, you kind of cute. The guy was actually Italian and black. You could like kissing. A black dress can be significant. Wear a black dress this weekend if you're going out. Actually, I'm telling you to go out. You like to flirt. You're the type of person, you like to fucking flirt. But your flirting is different. Like, you like to sit over here and be like kind of mean type shit. Like, not even like in a mean way, but you like to flirt like in a what is it called? In a way where it's like, if he's like, give me a hug, like, tap tap, like type shit. Like you like say, okay, that's a noob. But like in reality, like you really are like a lover girl. Like in reality, like you really do have like a lot of love to give. Like you really do like you like the my man girl for real. But like when you first getting to know somebody, you like to like be a little coy. Okay, so that's on that page. The person that you're going to meet, that you either have just met or you're meeting, like they're really fucking fine. Like I'm hearing perfect teeth, like, and they're tall, above 6 foot. Look at me gassing you up. Like God is telling me to read this shit. Red and white could be significant. Glasses could be significant. June 8th. 1 second, because I just seen a date that I heard earlier today, and I feel like God is like, go back to that date really quickly. Hold on real quick. Let me see. I don't know if I even have it in. I don't have it in here. I don't have it, and I'm not about to go find my other journal. Okay, so that's not for you then. Disney movies can be significant. You know what's crazy is because I actually told him. So usually when I go out, I tell people my name is Charlie because that's my middle name. But I actually told him my real name. But the significance behind my real name, and my real name is Tavion. But when I was a kid, I used to hate going by Tavion. And the reason why is because it's a guy's name. So that could be significant. Because every time everybody said, like, heard Tavion, they always used to see, like, I feel like they used to always think, like, of a guy. But then when they would see a girl, they'd be like, oh, okay. So that could be significant. And because we had a conversation, and he had told me he goes by his middle name, too. So it's like you can have an interaction with somebody, like this guy you're gonna have an interaction with, and it's like it's gonna be like a similar interaction. It's like y'all have something in common. It might not be a name thing, but it could be like something that it's like it's like something that you come to me. It's like something that y'all went through the same. Like it's like something. It's like, oh, okay, that's random, but that's cool. Throughout this time though, I remember we sat over here and I was just asking him questions, getting to know him and stuff like that. I feel like you make people feel comfortable when you actually get to know them. Like when you're around people, you make them feel comfortable. I'm hearing artwork. Maybe you're into art, or they might be into art, because I'm seeing we had a conversation about the Mona Lisa. We also had a conversation, so the conversation might get deeper, like deeper than what you normally do. I see shadow work, and I'm just trying to go through like the list because we talked about a lot of stuff. I see butterflies, so that could be significant. And you know what's fucking funny? What did I just tell you? Oh my fucking God. This is how I know I'm in sync. Let me tell you something. What did I tell you? I said, when I first got on the live, I said the channel song is from 716. And guess what I was singing? I said, butterflies in my stomach, enough to make me fly away. Pretty brown eye, or what does he say? Pretty brown eyes or pretty brown skin? I think he says pretty brown skin. No, pretty brown eyes. I seen you from a mile away. He either says pretty brown skin or pretty brown eyes. I can't remember. But the reason why I said that is because I just sat over here and said, I seen a butterfly. So I was talking about his tattoos. And it says he has a butterfly tattoo on his stomach, and it's huge. I'm sorry, y'all. I be so excited because I be like, I'm not tripping. But every time there's synchronicities, like something happens. And I feel like, to be honest, God is like, that's it. That's all you needed to do from that one, because the amethyst ball just wrote to me. So I need to come tap into here. And let's see what's going on, Devin, real quick, okay? We about to zip in. And it's 1141. You said I'm excited to meet. He sound fine. Girl, let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you about that man. I ain't even gonna lie, because listen, I give credit when credit is due. baby was fine. And I hope he never find this fucking my YouTube. If he do, I don't give a fuck. Baby, you was fine. Fine. And I don't even like, yeah. I'm gonna give him his credit. He was fine. And he had pretty teeth. Okay. What do you want me to say? The person you meet might, name might begin with a J. I'm seeing joy. Like, I'm seeing joy spelled out, like J-O-Y. Which is funny because I've never seen letters like, I never seen like a full letter like actually spelled out on the amethyst ball. So that's interesting. I'm hearing enjoy. Enjoy your gift. Yeah. You've been guarded off for a really long time, Devin. It's like your heart has been guarded off for a long time. But we know you a real lover, girl. We know you like love. We know you like to sit over here and hear people tell you that you love them. Like, you want gifts. You want all the shit. Like, Devin, you very much are in this energy. But the point of the matter is you've been in hermit mode. You've been blocked because of a bozo type shit. But it's like, but now I feel like God is sitting over here challenging you to, and he's really challenging you to accept this new love offer. And the reason why is because even if this shit don't work out, he's trying to prepare you for the actual person that's for you. And the reason why is because within that person, within that story that I read to you, that shit, and it's funny because I called it a story, but it was a moment for me. But maybe that might be significant. Maybe that story is going to, it's a part of your story. It's a part of your story. So even if this person is not your forever after person, it's like it's supposed to sit over here and lead you up to your forever after person. But in that moment, I enjoyed his company. In that moment, I enjoyed his conversation. In that moment, I was attracted to them. In that moment, when I was in that moment is the key. But the point of the matter is that you have to open up your heart chakra and be vulnerable in order to sit over here and actually have that moment. If you're not open, then that conversation won't happen. You won't interact with that person. You have to be open. More open than you usually are. More vulnerable than you usually are. Yeah. Even if that person turns around and you never talk to that person again, because I kid you not, the guy just blocked me out of no fucking where. And then he unblocked me and told me that I was unblocked. And then he sat over here and told me, well, based off of our last conversation, I just felt like something, but I never got clarity off of that. So I don't think the relevancy, like, pay attention to the relevancy of this next person. I don't think that my experience is your experience. I think my experience is my own experience. But I will say is that it's just a moment, though. Take it for what it is. Be present. Yeah, be present. Because you never know what's going to be for you. You never know. This next person might actually be for you. You could turn around and have a baby by this person. Because I'm hearing have a baby by me, baby, be a billionaire. And he really says millionaire, but I say billionaire. So you might be running into a billionaire. And you might not even know that it's a billionaire type shit. Yeah. I like that. But if you're not vulnerable, then you will never know. Because within this conversation that I had with this guy, it was so good because he opened up about his past. Like, he really did open up to me. And I felt like I was trying to open up too. And look at me, I'm trying to open up. So I feel like you're within the trying ass energy. But the point of the matter is, it's not, don't try, just do. The more you open up, the more you're going to allow this other person to open up. But I feel like it's not just about this other person. I feel like it's time for you to open up in general and let this past guy fade away. Because it's so funny, because I see your past person right here, but he's fading. Your heartbreak is fading. The more you get into this loving, this fun ass energy, this ooh, I'm just ready to experience things energy, the more that this past hurt fades. That's the key, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, okay, we getting a little bit longer. My baby got love coming in the picture, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. And there's 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Is there any last messages that you want to do with the collective? Shasha, I'm gonna do your reading tomorrow. Shasha, I want to do a reading. I'm gonna do a like personal reading for you. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video reading. Is there any last messages? Grieve the shit and embody the Empress. That's all I got. I'm so funny. I love you guys. I'm so glad that y'all been rocking with me, y'all. It's supposed to be midnight. You said, am I gonna pass my GED test tomorrow? Let me check. Is Cameron gonna pass his test? And I'm gonna end it right here. Or Cannon. His name is Cannon. I'm sorry, Cannon. Is he gonna pass his test? Keep it a bean with us. And I'm gonna leave it right here. Butterflies in my stomach, enough to make you fly away. Yeah. No. Please hold, Cannon. No. Unless you study. I get yes and no energy, Cannon. So I'm going to keep it a being with you. When my cards have one that's a yes and one that's a no, it's saying that the outcome is yet to be determined, and it happened twice. So I feel like, to be honest, it's undecided. But I can ask what can help you. What will help him pass his test or help her pass her test? What will help Cannon? Giving up your fear to God and studying. Because it's funny because these cards just came out 9 and 10. So Cannon, I'm going to keep it a being with you. The only way that you will sit over here and you're going to actually pass your test is if you sit over here and you did the work. And then you release the rest up to God. And release fear too. Believe in yourself and you'll get that shit. Make a wish tonight too. Tell them you want it. And want it bad enough. Okay. I love you guys. If you guys want a personal motherfucking reading, you already know. Link in the motherfucking bio. Okay? Okay. Also, all of these will be, or this fucking, I don't even know what this is called. This is how I know I've been on here for too long. This YouTube video will be posted on my YouTube, okay? And we on TikTok. I need to go to bed. I think my heart is closed off because I've lost so many people. It's time for you to open it back up. Because sometimes, I'm going to keep it all the way of being with you. Sometimes the reason why we sit over here and we, sometimes we have a lesson, and the lesson can be for us to lose people, but it's not for us to end up alone. And it's not for us to stay closed off, okay? So I want you to understand something, Devin. Like, no matter what, no matter fucking what you go through in life, everything is preparing you for the next walks in life. You just got to be ready to take those walks, okay? And I'm getting out of here because I got shit to do. I love you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.